now have an employee award. That's actually the Aubrey Hagar Distinguished Teaching Award, which recognizes a faculty member for outstanding contributions and leadership in the teaching-learning process. The winner of this year's award is Ignac Kolenko of the School of Engineering and Information Technology. We call him IG. IG's area of expertise, just to let you know, that's in the program here. So. And that's what we call him. IG's area of expertise is software engineering. He holds a Bachelor of Applied Science in Computer Engineering from the University of Waterloo, as well as a professional engineering designation. After several years of industry experience, including the development of a successful software consulting and product development company, Ig returned to the classroom, joining Conestoga as a full-time faculty member in 2003. He is described by his colleagues as an innovator who is continually looking for new course materials and delivery approaches to excite students about learning. His students praise Ig for his obvious love of teaching, as well as his vast knowledge and industry experience. His passion and commitment allow him to present even the most complex topics in interesting and effective ways that enable students to learn and understand course subject matter. Ig strives for continuous improvement of curriculum, both in terms of content and delivery, and engages his students in the development of software solutions for real-world applications, preparing them for the challenges and opportunities they will face once they graduate. In every way, Ignac Kolenko embodies the qualities of a distinguished teacher. His dedication and efforts have made a positive impact in life and work at Conestoga, and we're pleased to honor him at today's convocation. I now ask Ignac Kolenko to come forward to receive the 2011 Aubrey Hagar Award, which consists of a commemorative lyra pipe, an inscribed college coat of arms, and a professional development bursary. The award will be presented by Pam Healey, Conestoga's Director of Cooperative Education and the daughter of Aubrey Hagar.
I am very pleased to present the Aubrey Hagar Distinguished Teaching Award on behalf of my father. My father is 89 years old and has had a lifelong commitment to education. The only one of 10 siblings to go on to college, he spent most of his career in post-secondary education, the last 18 years in senior academic positions at Conestoga College. My father recognizes the importance of great teaching and what a huge difference a good teacher can make in the lives and futures of their students. Conestoga teachers in particular are committed to instilling a love of learning in their students, guiding them on their educational journey, and ensuring that their experience at the college is rich and rewarding. There are many at Conestoga who deserve to be recognized for teaching excellence, but today we are recognizing the outstanding contributions of one very special individual, Ignac Kolenko. Ignac, please accept my congratulations and those of my father on receiving the 2011 Aubrey Hagar Distinguished Teaching Award.
I'm not really accustomed to staying in front of my students without a whiteboard. President Tibbits, faculty, staff, graduates, and honored guests. It is truly a privilege to be here this afternoon and to have the opportunity to speak with you on this really special occasion. I can't begin to express how exciting it was to learn that I had been given this prestigious award and how much this award means to me and my fellow faculty. When I found out that I had been selected as this year's recipient, it really caught me off guard. I am awestruck to be a part of this incredible legacy of teaching excellence here at the college. Looking at the list of past recipients, some of whom I've had a chance to work with over the years, I know that I am in truly distinguished company. First, a number of thank yous. I want to thank my parents, who are both seated here this afternoon, Ignac Sr. and Carolina, who came to Canada from Yugoslavia in the 1960s with the proverbial nothing in their back pockets to encourage me to be my best as I grew up. I was the first Kolenko to enter university, and I would not be in this position if it wasn't for my parents' encouragement. I must also thank my tremendous wife Elizabeth and my children Christopher, Alexander, and Samantha for putting up with me all these years as a teacher. If you have a chance, ask them about marking mayhem and how they all learned to simply stay away from Dad when I've got a foot-tall stack of assignments and exams to mark. Thanks to the nomination committee and also to my fellow faculty members, Carlos Rowe, Norbert Mika, and Sean Clark. They are the most incredible teammates a person could ever have. Thanks to Mitch Wausenek, co-chair of engineering, who oversees the software engineering program. He's been a great supporter, and I know I couldn't be in this position without his strong leadership. As well, thanks to Mike McClements, who gave me the opportunity in the first place to develop SET. I want to give a special thanks to Jane Carr. She's been an inspiration to me all these years and a great friend to SET. And to Andy Clow, who managed continuing education back in the 1990s, who originally hired me as a teacher and allowed me to hone my skills as an educator and to create my own courses, which eventually led to the birth of SET. But most of all, a big thank you to my students. It's because of you that I'm up here right now. I am humbled by the recognition you helped bestow upon me. My goal has been a simple one, to prepare you for the rigors of the software industry. I know that in our time together, I may have pushed you to your limits and beyond, and I've even been known to make a couple of students cry over the years based on the intense workload that we have in our software engineering program. In turn, you've pushed me to be a better teacher. Each year I receive dozens of expressions of thanks from current and graduating students for simply doing my job. That's one of the things that I love most about teaching. There's nothing more satisfying than to see a student who comes to Conestoga with little or no knowledge in their chosen field, and then to blossom to become a productive member of their profession. I didn't always dream of teaching. Growing up, it never entered my mind. Up until about grade 12, I was deathly afraid of public speaking. This would not have been a possibility back then. But with the encouragement of my English teacher that year, I learned how to overcome those fears, and standing in front of my peers was no longer a terrifying experience. But still, I thought at that time, who the heck would want to be a teacher? In 1992, I had an opportunity to teach WordPerfect and MS-DOS up at the Waterloo campus for the continuing education department. Suddenly I realized, I love this. I continued with Con Ed, taking on as much part-time teaching as I could, providing ideas for new courses, and eventually being given the green light to develop curriculum. Again, I found out, I really love this. When I finally got my first taste of daytime teaching in the late 1990s with the Computer Engineering Technology Group, I found it very challenging. Daytime students had a far different set of motivations than evening students, and I had to refine my teaching approach to ensure that I could reach everyone in the class. As a result, I became a better instructor, and once again, I found that I loved it. In 2003, I joined Conestoga as a full-time teacher, and now I'm convinced that teaching is in my blood. I wake up each morning, and I'm sure this sounds absolutely cliche, but I thank my lucky stars that I'm fortunate enough to be a teacher. Maybe it's in my family's genes. My father had often told of the story when he was growing up in post-war Yugoslavia, how he wanted to be a teacher but was never granted or given an opportunity. And my daughter Samantha, who has got a goal now of becoming an elementary school teacher. I see a lot of her in me, especially when I see her working with the young kids at her school, in her K-8 school. And I know she's got the chops to follow in her father's footsteps. As the Aubrey Hagar Award winner for 2011, part of my role is to offer inspiration, and I have a few words to that effect. To the graduating students, exceed all expectations. You'll find life far more rewarding if you continue to challenge yourselves as you grow into your chosen profession. Accept the challenges, and don't be afraid of failure. Embrace lifelong learning. You've just scratched the surface of what's out there. Here at Conestoga, we've helped you to develop the skills to get you started in the industry. It's now up to you to take things to the next level, and I know you will. And to my fellow faculty, once again, exceed all expectations. Your students will never say, "Thank you for making school easy." Take pride in your day-to-day work and show your students the passion that you have for your chosen field of teaching. Students will feed off of your passion. And to Conestoga College in general, thank you for being the best place in the world to work. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love it. Thank everyone, and to the graduating students, enjoy your day in the spotlight.